Hello everyone. So in today's class, we will learn non-local variables. Non-local variables are used in nested functions whose local scope is not defined. This means that the variable can neither in the local nor the global scope. What does it mean? Let us see. Consider this example. If you see the line number 1, this is in global scope. Then we come into the outer function. We can see here this x is inside outer, so it is a local variable of outer. Again, there is nested function inner in outer. So if you see line number 6, so this variable x is inside outer and inside inner. So for this function, this variable x, it is inside inner, and this variable is neither local nor global, so this is called non-local variable. So how to understand this program? Best way is to run this program manually. So let's start with line number 1. Our code will start from line number 1. At line number 1, Python will create a global scope for this program. And at line number 1, as soon as it sees that x equal to, it will create a block x and assign the value by seeing the right side. It is global. Then it will come to line number 2. Line number 2 is outer. Another object outer will be created inside the global scope. This is our global scope. Then it will come to next line that should be executed, that is outer. That means this outer function will be called, and again this outer function will run line by line. So x will be created as soon as the Python control sees this x equal to, it will create a block x inside outer, and then it will assign by the value which is right side of that variable, that is local. Then it comes to next line number 4, and which is again creating another function inner. So again this inner will be created inside outer. Then it will come to the next execution line. This is inner. We are calling function inner, so it will go to again inner. Then this inner function will be executed line by line. So this first line is commented, so it will come to second line. The control will see this x equal to, and it will create x box where inside inner, and it will assign the value which is right side of this variable, that is non-local. Fine. So this will happen when the control will come to line number 6. When the control will come to line number 7, it will print inner in the output screen and the value x. How value x will be calculated? According to our rule, which says search in the local scope, then enclosing scope, then global scope, then built-in scope. So first we will search in local scope. The local scope says, the local scope of inner says the value of x is non-local. So this will be my output line. Then the control will return to line number 9 where the function was called. Then it will go to line number 10 which says print outer and then X. It will search X in the local scope first. What is the local scope of line number 10? How to find it? You will just see this line. So in this line, the X is local. Also, you can see we have came out of the inner function. This is your inner function. We have came out of the inner function. This was your inner function. So whatever there will be inside inner. Now we have outside the inner. So the line number 10, at line number 10, X will be taken from local scope of outer. You can see this line. So X will be local to outer. The X of outer is local. So local will be printed. Then it will come to the, again it will return to the, this function call will return because we were executing this outer function. The function call will return to line number 12. Then it will print line number 13 which is X. So X will be taken from where? This scope where X is global. We have came out of the outer. So we have came out of the outer, inner, then outer. So from this scope, that scope, our value is global. So output will be this. You can check the output. Same output is there. Fine. Now the question is, as we accessed global variable by global keyword, we can access the non-local variables by using non-local keyword. So if this line was not commented, then what will happen? See, first line X will be created, second line outer will be created, fine. Second line outer will be created, then line number 12 outer will be called, so line number 3 will be executed. So inside outer this local variable will be created X, then inner this box will be created, then we have called inner function, then it will run this line. At this line what happens? This line says that do not create another local variable, connect its local scope variable to the variable of just enclosing scope. Connect it to just enclosing scope. So whatever will be changed here will automatically reflect here. Now let us see when our control will come to line number 6, X is becoming non-local. So we have to change non-local here. So what happens? we have to change non-local here. What happens? This non-local will be written here, not inside this. It will go not inside this scope. It whatever will be changed here, it will directly change to outer, just enclosing scope, just above scope. So it will become non-local. Fine. Then it will come here. So what happens? Our output will be print inner x. So x, it will search here. This x, the value of this x is non-local. Fine. Then it will return to here and it will go to line number 10, which print outer, then value of x. The value of x is inside outer. The value of x is inside outer. Inside outer is the value of x inside outer is non-local. So here the output will be outer non-local. Then at the end it will return again here, and at the end line number 13 will print, and it print x where? From the global scope. So it is global only, so it will print global. So this should be our output. Let us see practically. So we have seen what is non-local variables, and we were seeing this example. So let us execute this example. So our output is inner, non-local, outer, local and global. Before changing this line, if I remove comment from this line, what was our output? If you remember, this will also become non-local. Let us execute it. See, it has become non-local. This line says that refer to the variable just above it. It would be referring to the function just above it. Now the question for you is, if I change this to global, what would be the output? You have to give the answer for this question in Google Classroom. This is the question for you. Solve this question and we will meet in our next video. Thank you.